Palestinian woodcarvers have been working at this family-run business in Bethlehem for almost 150 years. But this Christmas, the war on Gaza and subsequent increase of Israeli military raids across the occupied West Bank has forced tourists to stay away. Hussein Hamash has been carving Christian figurines like this one for more than 3 decades. He depends on his job for his family of 6.
This work is in my blood. I love it, and I love my workplace and my fellow workers. The situation is terrible everywhere. The boss is trying to help us to work by any means, but it's hard for him when business is so bad.
Ramzi Zakaria is the 4th generation to run the business. Pictures of his great-grandfather carving wood hang on the wall.
The situation in Bethlehem is hard because 80% of the economy here depends on tourism. We're trying to keep the workshop running for the workers because they all have responsibilities, and this is all they know. Tourists won't come here as long as the war goes on. It's terribly hard and sad.
Normally at this time of the year, Bethlehem would be bustling with hundreds of thousands of tourists from around the world. But the war on Gaza is keeping them away. And Palestinian business owners here say they have seen nothing like this ever before.
This is what tourists are afraid of. Israel has launched military raids across the occupied West Bank, including on Bethlehem, almost every night since the war on Gaza started. Israel says it's targeting suspected members of the Palestinian armed resistance groups, but the Israeli army has destroyed what's estimated to be hundreds of millions of dollars worth of private and public property and killed almost 300 Palestinians during the raids. This is the almost 1,700-year-old Church of the Nativity, built at the birthplace of Jesus. This year, there are no queues of excited foreign faces, and there's virtually no one inside. Hotels that should be full are empty or closed. Souvenir shops surrounding the ancient square are either shuttered up or struggling to remain open.
This is the worst year it's ever been. Even during bad times, we used to work and there were few tourists. Now, many shops don't even bother opening.
For Hussein, his fellow woodcarvers and thousands of other Palestinians who depend on the festive season for their livelihoods, there will be no Christmas this year. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Bethlehem, the occupied West Bank.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.